Hey, what is up, YouTube? This is Scale Cave Reptiles, and this is our update for my half of the thing.
Well, this is just going to be kind of like an update. It's mainly going to be a Crested Gecko care video. We're just going to show you like a little bit of Preston's reptiles. Here's his bearded dragon. She just woke her up. I scared the pee out of her. His chameleon is right. All the lights are off, so they probably don't want to be messed with. Yeah, we got a baby veiled chameleon in there somewhere.
Hang on just a second.
But we're going to be doing a Crested Gecko care video. There's this Crested Gecko. We just turned the lights on, so he's probably not very happy with us. Yeah, he's in a 10-gallon. His name is Dirk. And he's got his foliage. His little log back there, water dish. He's got, what is it called again? He's got this for bedding, cocoa husk. And yeah, so first off, we'll start off with tank size. Do you want to hold it or do you want me to hold it? Here. Yeah. We'll start off with tank size, which for an adult Crested Gecko, 10-gallon is recommended, but I recommend a 20 tall for just a regular terrarium. And then if you want something a little nicer, I would get one of these 18 by 18 by 24 Exoterras. A 12 by 12 by 18 works for most of its life, but once it hits adulthood, it needs a little bit larger. And this right here works great. For lighting, they do not need any heat bulbs as long as your house is around 72 to 75 degrees. They should be fine. They do not need any UVB, but it is known to be beneficial for them. And a small heat source during the winter is good, like a 15 watt. And
that's what I have.
Yeah, which he has one on because it's winter here. Humidity is very high, isn't it? From 60 to 80.
Yes.
60 to 80 humidity. For food, there's multiple different ways to feed Crested Geckos. I've heard of using Crested Gecko diet and that's it. I've heard of crickets and Crested Gecko diet. I've heard of just crickets, and I've heard of making your own like baby food and stuff. And baby food works. It's a little bit expensive. Crested Gecko diet is the best. Just get it at your local pet store and you mix 2 parts water, 1 part Crested Gecko diet. Throw in maybe 5 crickets a week, and they should thrive. And lots of foliage. They are a tropical species. They do like to climb vertically, and they will climb the glass. So make sure the lid's on pretty tight. They usually drink their water off of the leaves when you missed it or the glass. So you don't really need a water dish. For substrate, Eco Earth works really well. You can use cocoa husk, any of that, forest blend, any of that stuff works great. What else am I forgetting? Oh, sexing Crested Geckos. The males. Here, I'll get him for you and show me. These hemipenes at the very base of the butt tell you it's a male. And this is Sarah.
Oh dear, I'm sorry.
And it's all focused in, so you were all fuzzy. And then females will not have that bulge at the back. And with Crested Geckos, they're like the only gecko breed that when they lose their tail, it won't grow back. So if your Crested Gecko loses its tail and then it doesn't start growing back, don't be worried. For breeding Crested Geckos, there's not much out there, and we've never bred them, but from my know-how, you pretty much just put a male and a female together that are the right size with a lay box at the bottom and paper towels for substrate, and they incubate at room temperature. There's not very much on breeding Crested Geckos that I know about.
Some of the more rare morphs, I don't know if you can get it, but hang on, let me find it. You can find red dots on them, and it's called a red Dalmatian. Right there behind his eye, or behind his ear. There's 3 red spots in a row. You see it?
Not really. Oh yeah, I got it.
Okay.
But
there's also normal Dalmatian, and this one has a tiny bit of black on the back.
They do jump.
Yeah.
So that's pretty much our Crested Gecko care video.
Oh, and also, do research on your Crested Gecko morphs. There's different physical features that they can have. They can have the white on the tail. They can have the white on the kneecaps, right there. Some of them can have more horns down the side, or kind of horns down their back than others. It's really cool. There's different morphs too. So
By the way, I picked up a baby Crested Gecko a little bit ago, and I haven't made a video yet. So if you want to see him, he's like a flame Harlequin. He's really beautiful. If you want to see him, just tell us, and we'll make a video. So, rate, comment, subscribe. Out.